You're watching Life on Video.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Life on Video. We're back, and today we're at the Great Wolf Lodge in Grapevine, Texas. Let's check it out. It's roughly 7 a.m. Get a quick workout in and get this day started. Let's go, baby. One of the cool perks this time is we were considered valued members, so when we checked in, we actually got this box of goodies. It was full of Skittles, chips, granola bars, all kinds of things to keep the pack going during these couple of days here. But shout out to Great Wolf Lodge for hooking us up with that when we showed up. Definitely an unexpected surprise, but well warranted, and we appreciate that. Shout out. Right now I'm headed out to the main lobby to meet the family. They're doing arts and crafts right now, so I'm gonna check it out and see what's going on with that. This is the arts and crafts. So today it's coloring pages that they gave us. They have these buckets of crayons. And it's going on right here by the clock show. All these animatronics have come alive. Pretty cool. If you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing. We're back for the summer. We're back in full swing of everything, releasing videos as much as we can. We're doing a lot of traveling this summer, and we want to bring you along with us, so hit that subscribe button. All right, we're staying in a kid cabin room, and this is we stayed last night, so we're here, gonna be our second night. Okay, a restroom, which is standard. Nice big mirror, toilet, and a shower with lots of towels. And then with the kids cabin, this is the special thing. So with the kids cabin, you get all of this little wooden cabin that's built for the kids. Really cool. You come inside, it does have a light. And then in this room, you have a single bed for a kid, and then you have these awesome bunk beds. And parents, you can rest assured that your kids can sleep safe up here because you can see there's this ledge over here on this side, so they don't have to worry about rolling out of the bed. And a bed down here, and nice wallpaper along with a TV and a stand. Then come out, you do have a microwave at this Great Wolf Lodge, which isn't common at all of them. A small little coffee maker, fridge, and a dresser with a TV, table with 2 chairs, a chest as an end table, as a coffee table, a few lights, a queen size mattress, and in here you do have a pull-out couch. So if you need more space, it is there. Or if your kids aren't feeling the cabin, they can sleep on the pull-out couch. And then we're on the second floor, which is basically the main floor of the hotel, because the first floor is where all of the arcade and all that stuff's at. So this is the main floor of the hotel. That's the front entrance. So really nice view. We also, of course, have this patio, 2 chairs, stand, and nice cover. So if it's raining, you can come out here and still enjoy your time. One thing to be noted, this is Texas, it's not Arizona, so we put all of our stuff outside to dry. And of course, even after being out there all night, it's still wet, but I'll take it. It's too hot in Arizona, man. I'll take the humidity, keeping everything wet for a while. This is the room, kid cabin. So it is like a step up from a basic room, but they even have higher levels you can go to. The reason we booked this one is because at the time of booking, I think it was a difference of $20 a night, and we're only here for 2 nights. So it costs us $40 to go from a basic room up to this room. And when you book at specific times or a certain amount of time in advance, you can usually find those deals where a quick upgrade doesn't cost any much more than about $20-30 a night. and when you're not staying for a lot of nights, which usually when you come to Great Wolf Lodge, about 2 nights, 3 nights is about max. After that, you kind of done it all, seen it all, and as an adult, you get a little bored. The kids could stay here for months on end and be completely fine, but after about 2-3 days, I realized that we're doing the same things over and over and over again, and it's just not entertaining and engaging anymore after that. So we come and stay for a couple nights, and then we bounce out and on to the next things in Texas. But this is the room. Awesome stay so far. We're having fun. We'll show you some more. From the main lobby, you just come down these stairs. And down here is where you have all the main activities, such as the arcade, the pizza shop, entrance to the water park, Build-A-Bear shop, all those kind of things. So your Build-A-Bear workshop is right in here. Standard Build-A-Bear workshop, except it's more geared towards, you know, building wolves and stuff like that for Great Wolf Lodge. And then here you got the arcade. The arcade here too is a lot larger than some of the other Great Wolf Lodge arcades we've been to. Just in general, this overall Great Wolf Lodge is a little bit bigger than most of them. But definitely tons of things to do in here. Lots of updated games. Lots of fun things. We're probably going to come in here later this afternoon and play. This is a great end of the night event to hit up. Definitely do the water park and everything while it's open, but make it to the arcade, man. It's a blast. The kids always have fun. And then you exit out the arcade and you're down further in the hallway. You have more of your Magi Quest events in here. And you've got another tree down here where you can select your quests for the Magi Quest, and then a training room over here, so when you first get your Magi wand, you can come in here and test it out and figure out how you're supposed to use it. Coming back down, you have a quick little refreshment stand here where you can get all kinds of different things, from drinks to alcoholic beverages to bananas, wine, fruits, yogurts, different things along that aspect. And then here's your bear paws. This is your sweets and treats shop. So you can come in and get ice cream, popcorn, ices, cupcakes, chocolate covered strawberries, caramel apples, cookies. And over here you have your pizza shop, so you can swing by, grab beer, drinks. They even have beer on tap here, as well as just rotating pizza all day if you need to grab a slice. Salads. And then your Magi Quest shop is over here. This is where you come to actually buy your Magi wand. You can get a different set of wolf ears in here for the Magi Quest. All your Magi Quest gear can be purchased in here. You can get your capes, which are really cool and fun for the kids. Can get water bottles, stuffed animals, and then here is the new collection of Magi wands. Now, all you have to do is technically buy one wand, and you can keep reactivating it every time you come back to Great Wolf Lodge. That's what we've done. This time we did have to buy one because one of ours was just completely dead. But you can see over here what the pricing and everything looks like for when you purchase a game and purchase a wand. So if you already own the wand, you just pay $16.99 or $21.99. You own it. You get the game at that point. If you don't own the wand, then you pay one of the prices to get the wand, and then you pay for the game. So the very first time can be rather expensive. But when you come back from that, it's just literally the $16.99 or the $21.99 to activate it, and it's active for the entire time that you're here. Over here, they do have the Mining Co. as well, which, as we all know, this is fun. We do this one in Scottsdale all the time. Well, you can come in, buy a bag of dirt, and then sift it in this sifting stream over here. Like all of these are set up here, and then you can get the gems and the stones out of them. Bands, more gifts, candy, some educational things about rocks and minerals back here. More souvenirs. And that pretty much sums up this one. The difference in this one from the one in Phoenix is the one in Phoenix actually has that experience you can go through where you can actually go inside, and there's like a mirror maze that you go through to find the different mines, kind of blow things up. So a little bit different than the one that's in Phoenix, but still cool. I actually just love sifting through the rocks in that stream. I think that's very fun. Okay, right after Build-A-Bear, you have the swim shop. And in the swim shop, you can come into the swim shop and you can get anything you need for swimming needs, which is actually connected to Build-A-Bear. But they have quick little candy necessities, swim shirts if you want to get a swim shirt for kids. One time we forgot our daughter's bathing suit at home, so we had to come in here and get a bathing suit for her. Swim covers, all kinds of things. Sunglasses if you're going outside. They've got Great Wolf Lodge towels, water shoes, sunglasses, everything you name it. Swim diapers, earplugs, nose plugs, hair wraps. And you can also come down here too and get any quick medicinal needs that you may have forgotten or maybe don't want to run upstairs to grab. Time to head into the water park. When you first walk in, you're met by the water fort. And this thing is massive. Like I said, everything at this hotel is just a little bit bigger. But I guess that goes along with the theme of Texas, right? Everything is bigger in Texas. And like all the other water forts at Great Wolf Lodge, this one is an absolute blast. Heading on from there, you're going to run into the restaurant Buckets. Now, we had food at Buckets. I had the chicken sandwich. The kids had burgers. Kiwi had chicken strips, and my wife had a burger as well. The food was really good. I was happy to see that they do have the refillable fountains here, self-service, and also these self-service kiosks. Those are pretty new. So instead of walking up to the counter to wait for someone to take your order, you can go right to the self-service kiosk. And then as you can see here, some of the pricing and some of the different items you can get. This is your standard Buckets. This is at every Great Wolf Lodge. This is the most standard food you can get. You're talking hot dogs, french fries, milkshakes, ices, chicken strips, like you name it, you can get it there if it's basic. Moving on for Buckets, you're going to come over to this area. This is like the children's area, but they also have this small pool over here to the right, and this is one of the hot tubs. And you can bring your kids in here. It does require that if the kid is under 18, they be accompanied by an adult while they're in that hot tub, which is nice. It just makes it not such a play area for kids. Because right here, immediately on the other side, you do have the play area for kids. There are tons of little water structures, tons of splash pads. They have those 2 water slides in the back, which are pretty standard at most Great Wolf Lodges. But they also have their own water fort in the middle for just the little kids. And you can see a ton of little kids in here. My daughter had a blast in there. The kids that are of, my older sons that are 7 and 8, they're a little too big for that area. But my daughter who's 4 had a blast. Right over here, they have the lazy river. These inner tubes are in the river at all times, so you can literally grab an inner tube if you see it floating around, hop on it, and then go around the lazy river for a couple rides. This lazy river was pretty fun too. Lots of waterfall features falling into the river that helped get you soaked as you're going by. Usually you're not chilling at these lazy rivers for a long time because they're not that massive. Then immediately over here to the right, you're going to run into the wave pool. Every Great Wolf Lodge has a wave pool, typically with some splash features at the entrance. You can see that red mushroom over there that has the waterfall coming off of it, and then the wave pool. Now, one thing to mention about this wave pool, I think only half of the wave pool is functioning. As you can see, closest to us, there are waves, but on the far side, there are no waves. Now, I've never been in a wave pool that only produces half side of waves, but I don't know. Maybe this one was functioning. I just don't know. I do love the theming though. They turned it into like a canoe shack where you come and you can rent a canoe. Very well themed, beautiful layout. Really fun to participate in this one. Now, walking on past the wave pool, you're going to run into what's called the watering hole. And the watering hole, again, is standard at every Great Wolf Lodge. And, oh, sorry, right there to the right, you also have restrooms. But you have the watering hole right here, and the watering hole is your poolside service bar. So you can come up and you can get alcohol, you can get beer, you can get liquor, you can get sodas, you can get water, you can get seltzers, you can get whatever you want to get for adult beverages, you can get there. Passing up that, you're going to run into the entrances for all the water slides. Now, keep in mind, not every water slide requires you to take an inner tube up to the top. You do have to read these signs right here to ensure that you don't need to take an inner tube up, because A, you don't want to take one up if you don't need it, and B, you don't want to forget to take one up if you do need it. That would absolutely suck to come all the way back down. We were fortunate enough to find some shorter lines when we took on these water slides, and we rode the family one all together. We had a blast. Of course, I weigh the most out of my whole family, so I got stuck going backwards as usual, but hey, it's whatever. We had a good time. Right here is the exit point for some of the larger water slides. So you'll have like, the 4 and 5 person rafts coming out right there. And this is the chute where they put those larger rafts on that chute to get up to the top. Here they have, the obstacle course where you can grab on the cargo net, walk across the wooden pads, have your triad trying to get all the way across without falling off. They've got the different floating objects in the pool. Mind you, again, these pools are not extremely deep. I believe you're talking like 4 to 5 feet deep, nothing crazy. And then your entrance down here, and they have your standard basketball hoops. You'll find this at every Great Wolf Lodge. And yes, they're usually packed with kids. Oh, there you go, 3 foot 6 inches. So not deep at all. And you can see these kids are in here on their feet, having fun, shooting hoops. You have lifeguards everywhere too. You see people in blue shirts walking around this video. Those are all the lifeguards. Right next to the wave pool, you're going to find the cabanas. Now, the cabanas are a premium price. Never something we've opted to use during our stay at Great Wolf Lodge, but they're there. They're stocked with water, towels, and they have TVs if you need them. All right, you want to cut through. I'm going to make my way over here because outside, over here is where they have the Howlers Peak. So you start right over here, and you get hooked up. This is where you get briefed. Then you head up the stairs. After, obviously, you've been fitted for a harness. And then you come up here, and this thing is actually really cool. This one's big. Obviously, I would say the one in Phoenix is about 1/3 the size of this one, but this one is huge. Definitely looks like it's worth the time, maybe even worth the money. I don't know how much this one costs, but this one's really huge. Really cool. One of the downsides to being outside though is if the weather does turn bad, I'm sure they shut this down because it's just not safe to have people up climbing in rain. Basically rain. Once it starts to rain, this thing's a wrap. But wow, that's really awesome. Guys stepping out. It's unfortunate, but the outdoor sections are closed. They don't open till Memorial Day, and then they close on Labor Day weekend. But as you can see behind me, lots of lawn chairs, patio furniture back there. And then again, you have more cabanas, you have more seating, and then it looks like you have a little splash mushroom right there with a fountain on the wolf in the middle. And then you've got some more basketball hoops, a couple more water slides, and some Dippin' Dots. You get to see all the air traffic because we're right by Dallas Fort Worth. And then it looks like because this is closed down, Grizzly Jack's Bar and Grill is closed down as well. So it's unfortunate, but this out here being closed down does take away from the dining options on the inside. But I'm here for refurbishments. I'm here for paint. I'm here for freshening up the place. So sometimes you're gonna take these hits where you don't have everything open because you gotta make upgrades and updates that are needed in order to keep the traffic flowing and to keep guests and everybody happy about the product you're putting out with the place. Unfortunate, but has to happen. Much needed. We just made it into our reservation at the grounds, powered by Top Golf. And it's cool to see they do have their own menu for food and drinks. They have a game book where in here you can see all different types of games, Top Golf target games, multi-sport, virtual golf, different things of that aspect. Right now, they're helping us get set up, selecting players, typing in names, and then picking our first game. And there's all these booths. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different booths that you can get seated at, and then you can play. And each booth is equipped with their own set of hockey sticks, golf clubs, golf balls, baseballs, footballs, soccer balls, volleyballs, all kinds of fun stuff. And then up here, you get a interactive touchscreen that the guest gets to control. So that way up here you can control what kind of games you're actually playing, and you don't have to actually go ask them to come back every time and set it up for you. Then down here at the corner, you have a time limit, and then that lets you know how much more time you have remaining for your hour. And everything's run off this Panasonic projector right here. Here we're playing zombie dodgeball. Here's the price for an hour: $69.99 before tax, $75.76 after tax. I mean, for 5 people, if you do the math there, it's what, like $15 per person, roughly? It's not bad. These guys had a blast. Final assessment as we're wrapping up here. Well worth it, definitely fun. I'd love to see these things pop up more often across hotels or resorts or things like that, where you can just kind of go for an hour or so, spend your $75 and let everybody enjoy. And you can have larger parties too. We just have 5 people in our party, but you can have more people in your party. I believe it was up to 8 that you could have in your party. So definitely a very fun event. If you see the grounds by Top Golf, check it out. It's fun. And this is the gift shop. I noticed in this gift shop there's a lot of Under Armour material. Usually there's a lot of Columbia material, but this one has a lot of Under Armour material. So I wonder if maybe either Under Armour picked up like a small sponsorship, or maybe they just got a good deal on some Under Armour gear to press on. Lots of specialized Texas stuff. Again, for those of you that are big into memorabilia, nice pint glasses, Tons of tumblers, coffee mugs, all kinds of things. Of course, we always look for something to signify where we were. It's a great hoodie. The prices, there it is. Price is $54, which for a hoodie and at, water park, it's about standard. Then they're going with the whole, Disney vibe over here with all your different sets of wolf ears you can purchase. All kinds of themes. Pretty awesome. And then you have your candy corner right here that you can get your cups of candy. You can get 12 ounce or a 16 ounce cup. And then immediately on the other side, they have the Starbucks. So it's a full walkthrough experience. You can walk right into Starbucks and then get some coffee. I grabbed some Starbucks. One of the cool things I forgot to mention about coming to Great Wolf Lodge is you can use your room key, which is attached on your wristband, as kind of like it's got a microchip in it, and you just tap it on the door to open it. You can use that as your credit card as well, where you're here, and it'll just charge it to your room. It's really convenient.
Brinley agreed to help, but Brinley, bear to the bone. Rockland's raspberries had a strange effect on adult wildebeests. Like sunshine, it's almost green. Bring out the fun. It's almost green. Bring out the let's get this take a seat. Stop, 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 stop.
As I was filming and editing, I realized I probably need to break this down into 2 separate videos. I have a lot to say about this resort, what I liked and what I think they could improve on, and I didn't want to extend this video out and put it in here. I'm going to make a whole separate video for that. So I just wanted to come and wrap this up real quick for this video. We had a great trip to the Great Wolf Lodge in Grapevine, Texas. This is a beautiful walkthrough of the resort. The resort is massive. It's fun. We had a blast. I don't think we've ever had a bad time at a Great Wolf Lodge. This one was really fun though, just because it was so huge and there were so many things to do. With that being said, thanks for tuning in and stay tuned for more content here on Life on Video. Later.